Hey, so how's it going? Good morning. It's about 6:45 on a Tuesday morning. I'm at the end of Sukhumvit Soi 49, about maybe 2.5 miles from BTS Tong Lo, tucked away back here on 49. I'm going to do this walk from the water gate here, and let me get the name. I have it written down. I apologize, and I'm probably going to butcher this. The Watsi Bonrong Watergate, and I know there's a water taxi stop down the way here, and then another one a little bit further towards the end of Soi 55 in Tong Lo, or you can catch the water taxi down the way at the end of Soi 39. But here at 49, it's not super close, but we're going to take a walk from the end of 49 up towards Sukhumvit, and we'll stop at Samitivey Hospital. And I apologize. I don't make too many apologies for saying things wrong. Thai words, I do the best I can, but I think, embarrassingly, in other videos, I've called it Samitivey Hospital, where it's Samitivey when I watched their YouTube channel anyhow. So let's take a walk from 49 up towards the hospital and see what's tucked away back here. And I caught a 47 motorbike, I think it was roughly 2.5 or maybe 2.5 kilometers from my condo in Prompong to the end of 49 here. And as to be expected, from the hospital back this way, it's pretty authentic Thai, but still, let's go up and take a look. There's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't see a whole lot of expat condos, that kind of thing. But if you have a reason to be back here, well, I'm gonna walk it. And I just heard the water taxi behind me. You can get around the city. You can continue from here up that water taxi channel to Asok, all the way down close to Khao San Road. So it'll get you around the city. I wouldn't rely on it as much as the BTS or MRT subway, but it's still a good option. Now, this was my landmark, the PS Mansion at the end of Soi 49, just an old school building. But if you'd like to follow along on Google Maps, I've mentioned it in other videos. I can't put Google Maps clips in my videos. I've been stung a couple of times. I know people get away with it, although maybe they're being demonetized and they don't even know it. Not that I'm making any kind of money on these videos, but the $5 or $10 I'll make as it shows for the next year, it's better than zero because I illegally used Google Maps. And I didn't want to be disrespectful and turn the camera behind me, but all the different street vendors, well, maybe I'm far enough away now. All the different street vendors are paying alms to the Buddhist monk, and these ladies are waiting and giving him food and receiving a blessing. These monks are out early in the morning collecting different donations and then taking them back to the Wat. I guess that's part of their survival. Now there goes a little microbus. What's up, man? You can get around the city for 10 baht pretty much anywhere when you know the ins and outs. That was another expat out on an early morning cool bike ride, I suppose. But me, I'm all about getting out here, getting my exercise, and boots on the ground, checking out the neighborhood. But there are sure easier ways to get from here to the train, that's for sure. Now, you'd make your life a whole bunch easier if you had a car, or at the very least a motorbike, but there are some more modern options like this beautiful 4-story walk-up. Even though we're on Soi 49 and Soi 53, I've used the term over and over, the Beverly Hills of Bangkok. 53, actually 55, Tong Lo. That is one of the most expensive addresses in Thailand, but you can see a short distance away, it's pretty rustic living, which could come at an affordable price. There's a little side Soi. Doesn't appear to be much down there, but some private homes. But if you get just a little tucked away, even in the huge city of Bangkok, you can still find some affordable deals. You just got to get out here and find them. Here's a sign right here, house for rent. 4-story walk-up with your own private roof area. You could probably fix that up very nice, very comfortable. And here is Soi 49/17. Some more of the little micro buses to use as a taxi, I'd imagine. Just some private homes here. We're gonna keep walking. We have quite a ways to go. Swadee Cup. Yeah, he's waiting for customers. Looks like some kind of donuts. And that large tower is right on the other side of the water channel. So that's the distance we've came. And a whole bunch of nothing here. Well, there might be an apartment to the right, but I was gonna say, coming in the motor taxi here, it was just kind of this walled sides. And then we're gonna switch into a very modern area. That Samitivey Hospital is one of the finest in town. (49/15). Yeah, just some more homes. I do see one building there off to the right. If you were coming over here and doing an internship or something at that Samitivey Hospital, this might be an area to come check out. Just getting a little ways from the hospital and riding a push bike or a motorbike down there, you're probably going to save a whole bunch of money rather than living 500 feet from the hospital. Here's a building right here on the corner. They have some interesting barbed wire security, but the building looks nice. If it is an apartment complex, I'm not sure. Might be a business. And this heads off in the direction towards Tong Lo. Beautiful home here off to the right. Well, that's more than a home. That's some kind of business or retreat. Security guard. Okay, this is just 6 or 8 beautiful homes. And then I have a little bit of a walk here. It appears just some walls and private homes for the next couple of blocks, but I'm gonna keep pushing forward. And all the little mini buses and motorbikes are kind of beeping their horn. Hey man, you're a long way back here from the train, you know, do you want to ride? But now I'm just out for the walk. And here's a sign off to the left, the residence of the ambassador of Peru. That's not unusual. You'll be cruising around, and I'll bet that's him down there where those 3 little flags are. We have time, let's go look. You'll be cruising around and it'll be tucked away in the middle of nowhere, the Consulate of Monaco, or the residence of the ambassador of XYZ country. You know what, I walked halfway up this side Soi, and that's obviously a Thai flag. I don't know why I was thinking that was Peru. Oh, wait a second, there is a marking on the gate up here. I'll bet it's down there where that gentleman's directing. Well, that's just a condo bus. Let's keep walking. I was gonna turn around. And here goes the Downtown 49, which is a 8-rise unit tucked away back here. You can use those to zip up to the train. You just have to kind of fit their schedule. And I'm not sure what this is. You'd think it would say something about Peru if this was in fact it. It might be at the end of the street there. I see an official looking sign. If it goes off to the right and twists and turn, I'm gonna have to U-turn. And here's the Downtown 49. I'm not sure what sub-Soi we're on. I just saw that sign for Peru. We were on like 48/15, I think, on the other side. So perhaps this is like 48/12. I'll check again for a sign when we get to the other end. We're a long ways down what I keep saying 48, it's early in the morning. We're on Soi 49. And here across the way is the Bon Vishen. Those look like some beautiful units. Low rise, but nice and large. And here's the downtown 49. It looks like 3 towers. Pretty good size balconies. Those might be the 2 bedrooms, and these are the 1. Look a little smaller. And here's a little bit older building at the end, the Raja Mansion. I still haven't found the Embassy of the Peru. I'm guessing it's this official gate in front of me. Yeah, there's different video cameras and all. This is probably the back entrance. Or maybe it's the front entrance, who knows. And that looks like a pretty official residence, so there you go. There's oftentimes a back way to get the car in, and a more formal front area on another street. So we've came down quite a ways. Let's head back up to 49. And we're coming upon a pretty terrifying looking soy dog here. I just call any loose dog a soy dog. I know he's not a homeless animal, obviously. But many dogs running up and down the street is a pretty common occurrence here in Bangkok. And somebody had commented in one of my videos that, you know, those aren't soy dogs. Those dogs obviously have homes. You need to try to rescue him and get him home. And I politely mentioned in the comment, yeah, don't go anywhere near those dogs. They're cool, just out cruising around. They don't need your help. As a matter of fact, if you go try to grab their collar and check it out, you're probably going to get a bite. So I would not do that. Those dogs have been fine cruising around long before I got to Bangkok, and they'll be fine long after I'm dead and gone. And once again, people are so friendly in Thailand. Well, there's good people all over the world. I'm not one of these guys that, hey, Thailand is so much better than the United States or the UK and the land of smiles and on and on. I mean, I'm not one of those guys. People are people. But I haven't been able to walk down this street without every condo bus. Well, there's been 2 of them. And the other guys, they're out to make 10 or 20 baht. That I understand. But every single free condo bus has even pulled over offering me a ride. You know, kind of this guy looks lost, and maybe I am. So that was maybe 49/12 where the back entrance to the Peruvian embassy was, because we're now on 4910, and I'm not gonna head up here, but it appears there might be a small low rise up the way. And here is the new Bambino bus, which kind of sounds like a kindergarten or daycare center bus. Yeah, exactly right. New Bambino International Kindergarten. And I realize it's spelled kindergarten, but I've said kindergarten my whole life. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of buses. I guess when you're paying top dollar to one of those schools, part of the deal is a pick-up and drop-off, at least around town. Made our way up to 49/8. Some delicious smelling street food grilling up. Okay, I'm going to get out of the way of traffic here. Here's a gas station on the corner. I see 91, 33.03. It just went up on me. It was 33.01, now 33.03 a liter. Gasohol, 34.80. And 95, 43 point something, 39. Diesel's covered up in the trees there. 29.99, I think. Although it says 87. Let me get hit here. Yeah, diesel B7. There you go. Gasohol is gas and ethanol, 91 and 95. And then just regular 95, I guess, for your Porsches. Okay, looks like Looks like we have a building here right across from, what kind of gas station is this? Oop, Trip, which is exactly what I just did. Looks like a nice Thai restaurant. Some outdoor seating area. And some more grilled chicken and fish. Same food. It doesn't matter if it's 6 in the morning or midnight. You're gonna get the same grilled options. And what does that say? The Wara, Sukhumvit 49. A couple of towers. And Japanese soba restaurant tucked away in the back. We're getting a little closer to Samitivey Hospital. This is that TPJ building? And we're coming up to Soi 49/6 on the left and 49/11 on the right. It seems like a lot of traffic is heading down 11, so perhaps this, yeah, let's go take a look. Look, there's some buildings on the left there, but I was gonna say, this will obviously get you down the way towards, I assume, Soi 47, 45. It's definitely a little bit of a thoroughfare feel. And I'm gonna turn back around. I thought these might be condos or apartments tucked away back here, but it's called the North Store and just another business down the way. And that was 4911. I will take a quick peek. Well, no, there's just a big wall on the right. I was gonna say let's walk up and see what's happening on 49/6. I do see one other building tucked away on the left. Not sure if it's worth walking all the way back there. So we're moseying forward. It's definitely getting busier back here as we get closer to 7, or maybe it's after 7. This Tuesday workday is coming alive. And this is Samitivey parking. You'll see the different vans, the little fancy Toyota vans, racing people all over town for all the hospitals. Bumrungrad, Samitivey, Bangkok Hospital. That's possibly part of the deal. Check into a hospital and then come pick you up. I'm sure you could make arrangements at a nominal cost to get picked up for your appointments, but Grab, Bolt, even taxis, they're so cheap over here. Getting around the city isn't a major issue. And we've made our way up to the Akara building. Looks pretty nice. Maybe 10 stories. And now we're getting into, actually I'm gonna make a U-turn here when this car gets out of my way. Okay, I've heard of this place, the Racket Club. I think there's several around town. I know there's one on Ekamai. And tucked away back there is a Lebanese and Mediterranean restaurant and a bunch of other businesses. I'd like to go back there, but there's a guard, and it's probably gonna be a little bit of a conversation. Hey, where are you going without your Racket Club membership? And I also see a scuba jamboree, Bangkok Dolphins. I'm a diver. I like to see any dive shops. Plus, it looks like a host of different medical offices as we're getting closer to the hospital. That's right across from the Akara. And now we're getting up into the quote-unquote more modern part of 49, I would guess. It looks like some pretty fancy restaurants and buildings in the next bit of real estate. I'm kind of getting back into my old habit of saying the next 2 blocks. And by that, I just mean a city block. From here to where the 7-Eleven is, and you see another break in the street action, that's one city block. But I've had dozens of comments on, I don't know what you're talking about in distance when you say a block. Just talking about a city block, just like in New York City, where 42nd Street is going one way and 5th Avenue is going the other way. That's one block. I do like some of these nice little quiet sub-soys, even on this busy Soi 49. You can tuck away back there, just 5 houses back, or 1 block, and you're in your own little quiet oasis right in the middle of the city. This looks like a beautiful home. This must be a dental building. I see whitening clinic and a couple of other dental options up on this 5-story building. And here's a clinic on the other side. And I'm not sure what kind, but I'll guess some kind of plastic surgery. This Tong Lo area is one plastic surgery place after another. Where I saw those dental clinics, it's the RQ, maybe Racket 49. I see homemade pasta. It's very early in the morning, so everything's closed up, but we'll take a short peek. Not sure what this side soy is here. Okay, this is soy 49/7. You could possibly, I'm gonna go down here and, okay, this is the side of the hospital here, but I'm gonna go down and take a peek. Oh, and that blue sign up in the window is an Utoya Japanese restaurant. I accidentally ordered from there. I like that Japanese chain, but you have to be a little bit careful when you're ordering food on Grab. I don't know Food Panda or the others. I must have been on the train up in this area, and I was trying to be slick and ordering the food and saying, okay, deliver it to my condo. Well, it just automatically goes to the closest branch of the restaurant, which makes sense from where you're ordering the food. And there's no real way that I learned to easily change locations. Sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. It just says, Uruhai Japanese, you order your food, and then I feel bad that the driver had to deliver it 2.5 miles to my home where it could have been a nice, easy half mile. In that case, my fault. I throw on another 40 baht tip and everybody's happy. And yeah, I wanted to see if I could see that racket club and all to the right, but it's just all walled up. And this is just all, it looks like employee entrances. I see a lot of people in different uniforms and all. This is the backside of Samitivey Hospital. Service entrances, whatever you'd like to call it. And I'm back in that RQ49. It looks like a fancy liquor store. Yeah, just some, I assume, doctor's offices right next to the hospital and restaurants. But nothing's going on this time of day. We're now heading over towards the hospital area. I said that was the backside of the hospital, but now I'm not so sure. I think it is. I think it just goes in kind of an S shape. And I did miss this. The ASB, the American School of Bangkok, is also tucked away back there, and this looks like maybe a school bus. And right across the way, something called Konam. It says something about Hong Kong style. I don't know what that is. It looks like pastry in the window. And behind that is, it just says Comfort Bakery. And right across the street from the hospital is Sukhumvit 49 Veterinary Hospital. Take care of those animals, and a 7-Eleven. That right there is part of the hospital with the walkway connecting. We're now making our way up to 49/4, obviously a thoroughfare. Traffic coming from the 53 and Soi 55 area, I'd guess. It looks like 49/4 might have some low-rise options. Very close walking distance to the hospital. And here's the anti-aging aesthetic KKC clinic. And this is the fancy hospital right here to the right. We'll go take a peek at the lobby. Some nice apartments right across the way. Well, you don't hear horns that often, but he did pull right in front of that Honda. And no hospital's going to be complete without a Starbucks. I see the ambulance up on the top floor. I still need to educate myself on how the ambulances work here. I was told, I'm a Bumrungrad guy, I'm all registered there, been there a couple of times, and I was told I need to call their ambulance. I still haven't figured out how to do that. I do have a note in my wallet. Hey, here's my name. It's basically a copy of my passport, and on the back of my passport is all my medical information, my insurance, take me to Bumrungrad, on and on. Whether it's going to happen, if I'm laying in the street after a motorbike accident, we'll find out. I mean, wherever they take me, I'm sure I'll get fine care, but that's my first choice, just that we have a working relationship. And right as I walked in here, I'm assuming this is part of the lobby. It's just plenty of places to eat, 4 or 5 different restaurants. I'm gonna head upstairs, and I'm sure it's a very, very modern facility. Yeah, this looks like a nice cafeteria style back here. Be fresh, salad bars, it's pastry. I think there's even a 7-Eleven in here. And a hair studio. And the piano player is not on duty yet, but as you can see, a very nice professional setup. I want to be a little respectful of patients and not do a lot of filming in here, but Samitivey, top of the line hospital. And outside you can see some state-of-the-art ambulances. That one does say Samitivey on the side of it, so maybe my theory of the ambulance goes with the hospital holds a little bit of water. And I'm up on the 2nd or 3rd floor now. I need to figure out how to get out of here. And I'm not sure how ambulances work in Australia or the UK. I just have the US to go by. Our ambulances, there's private ambulance, but they're often under contract to the city, or it's a city ambulance, fire department of San Diego, that kind of thing. And when they come rolling up on you, if there's 4 hospitals within 2 miles, they'll just ask you, which one do we take you to? You know, what's your hospital that covers your insurance, and on, and it makes your life easy. In the case of Thailand, I guess it's a little bit more, the ambulance goes with the hospital, but maybe that's how it is. In other parts of the world, I just found it a little different. And I'm not a big ambulance guy anyhow. I think I've been in 1 or 2 my entire life, and it's usually broken up on the side of a motocross track. And just get me to the closest place and set this broken leg, I'll get on my way. Right across from the hospital, that's the JL House Executive Service Departments. Looks like they have a nice rooftop, but if you're wanting to work at the hospital, you're not going to get any closer than that. And here's florist and tailored design. Not sure what that is. Oh, carpet and home decor. And something called the Rasapum Clinic, which I'm sure is associated with the hospital. Tucked away back there. And I'm not going to pronounce this correct. The Home Hule Mansion, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 200 square meter, fully furnished, TV, refrigerator, washing machine, water heater, air conditioner. This says we are 1 kilometer from Tonglo BTS station. Large swimming pool. Not sure which building, if it's this one. I think it's this one. Let me get you a side view. Yeah, it's definitely this one. And it says vacancy, 3 bedrooms. 3-bed, 2-bath, 200 square meter. That's going to come at a bit of a price, but still better than Western prices. And next to that is the TNC Place. So there you go. There's a walk from the water taxi canal to Samitivey Hospital in the Tonglo area. Good to get out here and look around. I've been up Soi 49 many times, but I never made it far back here as the hospital, so good to explore. A little ways from the train, but if you're not heading to the train often and you want to live close to a world-class hospital, this might be a good pick. Made my way up to 49/3, and we're going to end the video here. This is the American School of Bangkok. 21,000 students across 17 school campuses in 4 countries: Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Singapore. I'm sure it's a world-class education. And it's tucked away down the street here, right near the hospital. So thank you so much, getting in everybody's way here, for watching. Consider following along on the channel, and you have a great day.